My name's Drew Andrews. Welcome back to my Minecraft building world. Today I'm going to be building up this house right here. I'm going to be making it 1 story tall because I don't have a whole lot of time today. I just got back home from work. I put in some stripped acacia logs for the framing. I also filled in the road around this little block right here. I put in some polished diorite for the ground, and I put in the warped planks, the blue warped planks. And for the walls, because, when I think orange, I think blue, because they're opposites, and I did art class, and I like to use opposites quite often. It makes things stand out a little bit. And I haven't decided where all the windows are going to go, because I haven't decided the layout for this bachelor house. It's a bachelor house because there's only going to be like one person in it. It's a 1-person house, maybe 2. No children. No children allowed in this house at all. Children are forbidden. Okay, I put the windows in because I got the floor layout. Got a bedroom over here where they do the hanky-panky. They got your living room over here, your kitchen, and then what's it called? A dining room over here. Kind of halfway dining room, halfway kitchen. And I realized there's extra room on this house, so I made these windows. These are the only windows in the house that's this tall, but I made these ones 3 tall. Because I thought, I just might as well just make some random windows 3 tall, but the rest of them are too tall. Well, I put in the roof. I made it have, I was experimenting, I've been experimenting with this entire build. I made it have the stairs pattern, and I went up like twice about. And I'm like, this is going to be too steep of a roof. It's going to come up too big for this small house. So I changed the angle of it, and then I changed the angle of it again. So now it has a nice curve to it. It's a nice curved dome roof. And because the roof on the inside is so large, I decided to change the inside quite a bit. Now there's a new ceiling, and there's also a new floor. It's kind of dark up here. You got a master bedroom over here, a decent size, and then pretty big for kids' bedrooms in this entire town. A 3x5, that's really big for a kid's bedroom. They're both the same size. That's really big for a kid's bedroom inside of this town. It's actually massive for a child's bedroom. Oh, and there's no more that rule about no children that's gone now. There's no children allowed. And I also changed the downstairs quite a bit so that there's no just one bedroom over there. There's much more room for like a dining room, and I have a full dining room, full what's it called? Living room, and a full kitchen. Now this is actually a pretty decent sized house for how big it actually looks on the outside compared to everything else as well. I also lowered the acacia stripped log by 1. There's the old one's still in there, but I just made it so you can actually see it from the outside instead of it just being the logs going up. Now I'm gonna work on the texturing. This actually has been pretty fast to get to this point because the house is completely different. I didn't have to think about a second story at all. It just kind of happened, Okay, I finished texturing everything. I think the roof was a pretty easy texturing job because you got a pretty close palette from the polished granite and the granite. So they work quite well together on the roof. However, the warped planks were very difficult to be able to find a good blocks to texture with. The best blocks I could find was a warp block and then the dark prismarine block because they just look closest to it. Everything else was either too light or too blue, which it didn't work with the warped planks. These 2 blocks are the closest that I found out of the selection. And this is how everything looks on the inside and the upper stairs. I quite like how everything looks. I really do like this texturing job. I just really like blue. That's just how it is. And I found some pretty good blocks to do it. Now I'm going to work on the outside smaller details. I finished the outside details. I put in stairs, fences, gates, trapdoors. What else? Stairs? There wasn't much else. There wasn't a whole lot for the outside details, so I did add in some fences going down because so it divides up some of the build a little bit, so everything's not just all blue and it gives it some more detail. And I also put, these are the only 2 lanterns on the entire build, because it's the only spot it really can fit. Because, like, you almost hit your head coming past it if you walk this way. Now it's time for me to work on all the inside details and finish up the build. I finished with all the inside details. This is what the downstairs looks like. You got your fully finished kitchen. It's just kind of a tight kitchen, but it's still a kitchen. They got a good old dining room over here with a nice wraparound bench, whatever you want to call this. And then right next to the dining room, you got your living room with your game on your TV set up with a nice couch and a coffee table. And then upstairs, we got the nice skull on fire painting and a whole bunch more paintings inside of here with designated genders. If you go inside this first one, this is like the good kid. They got all the good paintings up. They got, you know, the dressers or bed and whatnot. And then they got your edgy kid. And you got, you know, the random painting that makes you think that he's not edgy. And then there's another one. And you turn around and you see the picture of the Wither in the black bed. Wither in black bed makes an edgy child. Then coming into the parents' room, they got a normal bed set up with a chest at the end. And they also got a computer over here. And enough space to do the hanky-panky. I hope you guys enjoyed me building today. If you did, please leave a like. It'd be fantastic if you gave me a sub sandwich. I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.